Hello and welcome everybody to this week's edition of the Edmonds Racing Weekly Show. It is Friday the 2nd of April and everyone, I hope you're getting stuck into or warming into a really, really fantastic Easter long weekend. Plenty of chocolate. Tobe, will you be indulging in a few Easter eggs yourself?
Yeah, probably. I'm a bit of a chocoholic, but
very nice.
Nothing too indulging, just pretty easy on it these days. Thank God. I used to love chocolate when I was young. Savannah will hop into them all. I'm quite confident she loves it, so she'll have it all around the mouth and make sure she makes a mess of herself, no doubt. That's about where we're at with Easter.
I love it, as Easter should. No, that's I don't think I've met many people that don't like chocolate, that's for sure. Mate, speaking of sweet, Savannah Girl last weekend returned in really fine form. I know you guys are sort of pretty confident for what you'd seen at home that she was in really good form for the preparation, and I thought she showed that on Saturday.
Yeah, we were confident, like we had it going well at home, but there's always the doubt in the back of your mind after having such a long preparation where she didn't have any luck throughout through the Melbourne, Sydney and Melbourne preparation, and just good for her to, once she got into clear ground, to pick them up as she did and showed a class, I suppose, with a big weight. Those horses all had 4 or 5 kilos less than her. The things that were sort of backed, Elixir and Constant Flight and the likes were all, well backed, and our girl actually got out to a reasonable price for the owners, so that was good. But look, getting away from the betting side of it, it was really good to see her come back and perform and win as she did. She come through the run brilliantly as well. She's such a gross doing mare and very sound, so that's great.
All right, and what's next for the big girl?
So she goes to Sydney now for the Coolmore Legacy, to Group 1 1600 metre mares race on the 17th. So they've been put back a week, which probably works in our favour a bit. 3 weeks between runs from a first to second run. So we'll keep her at home for a majority of that and just send her down, 2 or 3 days before, and she can run it around, which ran well there at a couple of runs there during the spring. So, nice race for her, I think.
Hit and run mission to Sydney and then back to Queensland for the Winter Carnival. And I think that's a championship day too. Geez, it'd be lovely to win a Coolmore Legacy. I think you get those special little green and purple encrusted little trophies. That'd be nice.
Yeah. So we've won one on championship day before. So I think Winter Bride won on championship day. So, sorry.
Luton won the PJ Bell.
Luton won the PJ Bell, which was good. But look, it's a good race. She comes back home after that, and she can get ready for the Hollandale and maybe the Doomben Cup. But we'll take it race by race, race by race, and we'll just make sure she's 100% before we decide where we go. But that's sort of the long range plan for her.
Yeah, no, exciting time and an amazing win record for that mare. Well done, guys. Really, really excited to see where she gets to. And I'm sure the owners are dead keen to get down to Sydney to watch her on a championship. At the championships, that's what we would do it for. Race horses and those big races. And she heads to the Coolmore Legacy. Really, really exciting. Trent, the next generation. We're at the trials on Tuesday. A few 2-year-olds went around. And note the most 2-year-old trialers I think we've had this season so far. So a few new horses stepped out. A few had their second trials. Any of those 2-year-olds that we'll sort of see at the races soon?
Yeah, there will be. I think it's pretty important to note as well, some of the beaten margins for those trials on Tuesday, you take them with a grain of salt. The track was extremely heavy. We had 25 down to trial, scratched 10 of them because of the, how bad the track was. But, some really nice youngsters there. King Kappa, really lovely capitalist colt who's learning all the time. Debussy obviously run nearly the fastest time of the morning and the fastest time of the 2-year-olds by a very long way as well. He's had 2 trials now. He'll kick off on the 10th, I think it is. The 17th, sorry. Same day Vanagil runs in the Normal Legacy. Mimi Lagarde for Jerry Harvey, first trial by Star Turn, really nice filly, wasn't asked to do a great deal, went around the middle of the track and worked home beautifully. She'll take great benefit out of it. So, yeah, no, it was a really good session of trials, and probably one that you could throw in the older horses. Hard Labour was her first trial back. She's a mare with a really good race record. I thought trialled up beautifully on what was an absolute bob.
Yeah, thankfully the 2-year-olds got the best use of that bad ground early in the day, and nice to see some young horses coming through, and of course timing into the Winter Carnival here, where some big chill races up here now, the $1 million size produce and the $1 million JJ Atkins, so some big prize money available to 2-year-olds that are good enough too later in the season. Guys, just a quick touch on our Quaddy Club last week, our first round of the Quaddy Club. Thanks to those that joined in. I think we got 3 of the 4 legs, so we weren't far away. And based on getting through the 4 legs, everyone gets their money back basically in Unibet bonus bets. So no damage done then. A little bit of money back in the kitty, and we'll be ready to go again for our Quaddy Club this weekend. Really, really important. It's a long weekend. All our owners at home, Toby and Trent, they'll be keen to find a winner or two. So we're hoping you might be able to help us out. Racing at Eagle Farm on Saturday, Gold Coast on Saturday, and Doomben on Easter Monday. Let's kick off with Eagle Farm on Saturday. She's a boss. Back to the races after getting up for all our owners and punters and price push, Unibet price push punters last time out. Toby, she's in race 7, 1,400 metres, benchmark 90, drawn beautifully, barrier 3. Robbie Frad takes the reins, and she's a $4 shot there.
Yes, Bruce, she's a mare that loves Eagle Farm. I think we've touched on that probably enough throughout a career, and once again, a little unusual for a mare that likes to sting out of the track to handle that Eagle Farm surface, because it's quite firm, as we keep highlighting. But look, she's trained beautifully, trained on nicely. Still gets good weight relief after being so consistent. Look, it's not an easy race at all. It's a couple up the top there go pretty good, but they've got plenty of weight as well. But they do claim a couple, so we'll see how that goes. But whatever beats her will be winning. I think she's drawn beautifully, just gets a nice run. As long as she's outside horses, she's fine, and she'll run super. I feel I'm quite confident she can get the job done again.
Very good. Now I said she was $4. That was a mistake, of course. That is our Unibet price push price, the $4. So she's a $2.75 favourite in the race. But the Unibet team, they got absolutely stung last time they did this, but they're keen to back up, so that's fine. All our owners at home, Unibet price push, they'll be giving us $4 about She's a Boss. Think that's pretty good value, Tobe.
Yep, $4 is a good price. So if you've got a Unibet account, just log into there and go through our link there, and you'll get the price push, and quite confident you'll be collecting.
Very, very nice. There you go. Good luck to the Archer Park team. She's a boss in terrific form, and she goes around there again tomorrow for some very nice Saturday prize money. Also, Eagle Farm race 8, the race straight afterwards. Trent, we've got Walking Flying up to the mile. Stays at the mile. One first time out for the stable, drawn barrier 4 for Robbie Frad, and again they like it in the market, $4.80 chance.
Yeah, well, her heavy track run the other day, after I think it was 62 days between runs, she's done a super job. Didn't win by far, but for her to do that on what was the heaviest track for the last 25 years up here was a huge effort, I thought. And I suppose the only concern is sort of transferring that heavy track Doomben form to Eagle Farm. That can be a bit scary, but she looks really well. She's trained on beautifully. Not that we've had to do a great deal with her. She's not overly big, so she doesn't cop a lot of training. She produced a lovely piece of work Tuesday morning. Thought she worked super on the course proper here. So she gets every chance yet again. Soft barrier 4. Not a huge amount of speed that I can see. Probably Waller's horse, word for word, or roll forward. We might be just a pair or so behind that. hopefully can get him down late. She seems to be going really well, and she's certainly been a welcome addition to our stable.
Yeah, fantastic. All right. Well, good luck to the owners there. She's got the perfect record with us so far, and hopefully she can, like you say, take that heavy track form over to the good 4 at Eagle Farm there on Saturday. Speaking of the weather and these tracks, it should be noted, Eagle Farm is a good 4. Gold Coast currently a soft 7. Just double check that. Gold Coast, soft 5, apologies. But we are expecting some showers and rain there this afternoon and things. So just keep an eye on the weather radar there. We kick off at the Gold Coast on Saturday. We've got quite a few runners here on our home track. Most we've had for a while. In fact, Toby Tayella, she's been running in Metro grade maidens. She drops back here to the provincial class maiden, 1,200 metres, drawn nicely, barrier 7, probably given the track conditions. Maddie McGillivray to take the reins, $4.40 she is.
Yeah, so look, if we don't get the rain, if the rain doesn't come, which we did have 6 mil of rain here overnight, so the track's probably a tad softer than a 5 or a 6, I think you said. The wind this morning, a bit of sunshine as well. So, look, if the rain comes, she won't run. We'll wait for her. She's not there. She galloped on the course proper on Tuesday morning and on quite a heavy track and didn't handle it at all. So we could wait for her. But if the track's fair and equal, she should beat them. But just depends on the conditions. It's we're in the lap of the gods at the moment.
Yeah, very good. All right, Tayala, if she goes around on a decent track, very hard to beat there in race 3 at the Gold Coast. Good luck to the owners. Race 4, the Lucky Clover Team Mountain Force, Del Bergia, drawn barrier 12, Jaden Lloyd. We discussed this horse before. He is looking for further. Of course, he'll be first up here. $26 shot. Trent.
Yeah, for sure. Just wait and watch. If he runs on and runs a nice race, we're happy, but he's probably getting to the point now where he needs to kick off. So won't see the best of him until he gets to a sort of a mile, probably even further. This will be just a bit too sharp for him.
Understood. All right. Look out for Del Bergia down the track over a bit further. But no doubt the Lucky Clover crew will have a good day out there at the races nonetheless. Race 6 is a maiden race. We've got 2 engaged here, Toby Bizclass and Miss Jedi. Both drew a bit awkward. Bizclass worse and barrier 16. She's an $8 shot. Miss Jedi, barrier 12, a $12 shot.
We'll wait for Bizclass. She won't run. She can run Wednesday at Ipswich. We'll wait for her. Miss Jedi will probably have to go around. May just need to run first up though. She'll just ride a little bit colder and she should run on nicely. Whatever she does Saturday, she'll improve on. But I'd like to see her go around and see where we place her and where she fits in and where we go to from here. But going well, she looks great. Had a good look at her this morning. She looks good in the coat and everything. So, but just from that awkward draw, she's going to have to go a fair way back to get some sort of run. And I think should be better placed after she's had her first up go there into another race.
All right, so she'll come on for the run, Miss Jedi. Good luck to Drew Irwin and all the team there. I know they love that mare, and she'll be knocking on the door for a win the next couple of starts, lads. All right, Gold Coast race 8. We have 2 engaged here, Trent. We've got Purnell drawn 2, Jaden Lloyd $5, the Lioness drawn 11, Maddie McGillivray $7. So both well in the market there, 1,200 metre races. Both pretty progressive horses in a Class 1 event here.
Yeah, look, Purnell probably doesn't have the race record quite yet. He's been a work in progress. We gelded him now and he's back. It's taken a while to get fit. I would suspect 1,200 probably a bit short for him as well, but he'll be hitting the line hard. And then look out for him later in the prep. The Lioness, she's had a bit of a checkered time in between her first up run and now. It's been a while, but we had her down at Grafton the other day and then scratched her and brought her home. She looks to be going super. She's just drawn a bit tricky. So Matt will need to give her a 12 out of 10, probably roll forward. Think if Stuart Kendrick, Spillane probably leads and we might end up outside it with any luck and be nice and strong late. But Purnell, I would suggest watch him. He'll hit the line hard. Other fillies probably the pick of the 2 there on Saturday purely for the fact that she's had a run previously.
Understood. All right. Well, good luck to the owners there. Purnell looking for a bit further. The Lioness will probably improve for the run, given the space between runs, and needs a little bit of luck from the barrier, but has the class to win. Good luck to everybody there. Monday, Easter Monday, will be dead set. Fill up to our eyeballs in chocolate, and we head off to Doomben for a good race meeting there. Purnell's in there as well, Tobe. He's drawn well there as well. Barrier 3 in race 3. Andrew Mallion aboard over 1350.
Yeah, so we just got to do a bit of digging around the form today and decide which way to go. He'll need a run somewhere. Just bear in mind these I'm Invincible. The Vinnies aren't that good on wet tracks, so whatever he does this weekend. I think the big rain's coming after Saturday. We might get through tomorrow if we're lucky, but the big rain's coming after Saturday. So I think you'll find Doomben will be quite heavy on Monday. So we'll probably run him Saturday, I'd say, just to get a run into him. And then, as Trent said, distance is a bit short for him, and then we can push him out in journey. So we'll wait for him on Monday, run him Saturday, I'd suggest.
Understood. All right. Cherries in race 4. He was terrific, fresh up there, Trent. He was a short price favourite, and Julie got the job done. Barrier 5, Robbie Frad, really honest horse, and horse with a bit of ability. How do you see his chances there if the track is heavy over the 1,050?
To be honest, not overly sure if it's heavy. One thing that we know about him, he's pretty, he's high speed, so he'd be thereabouts somewhere. Horse of Van Dyke's returned a really good rating. It's first up run for him after coming from down south. They flogged him at the Sunshine Coast first up. So it's not sort of that cut and dry. I think he'll probably start short, our fella, but it's a competitive enough little race. They'll be both on speed, and I'd probably see them two fighting out the finish. Our horse has got to give Van Dyke sort of 4.5 kilos. So that's a lot of weight for a small horse. But if the rain comes, I'm unsure again. Horse is going really well, and I think he can sort of play a part in 3-year-old Saturday racing. And we're just trying to build a little bit of a record with him before we take him back to some of those events. So hopefully he can go there and get another Metro win, and then we can go back to Saturday grade with him. Going really well, just unsure if this wet arrives.
Understood. Alrighty, and Champagne Toots in the last race there, Doomben. Race 8, she's been in terrific form since coming back from that little setback. Tobe, she won on fresh up, I suppose, a little bit surprising, over 1,200 metres. She was terrific last time on a really heavy track, 1350, ran second. She's 1350 again here. Be fitter for the run. She should strip pretty fit here, drawn lovely in barrier 2 for Robbie Frad.
Yeah, she can handle the ground. Like she raced on that very, very heavy track the same day
as Walking Flying. Yeah,
as Walking Flying. So and it was bottomless, and she scrambled through it. But look, if she can handle heavy ground. That's what I'm saying. The other day was just extremely heavy, so she couldn't quite get that through that ground. But if it's heavy 8 or 9 or something, I'm quite confident she can get through it and she'll run well. Tough race, very competitive race, but she's down on the weights, carrying not much weight, and she can run good there. I think she's in good order and good form and looks great.
Very nice. It'd be a nice way to end the weekend for the Archer Park team. So good luck to all the owners there. All right, guys. Interesting. I think I know where you're going to head, but best bets for the weekend, please. Toby.
She's a boss.
Thought as much. And Trent, you'll be going the same way?
Walking Flying.
Oh, got another one. Good. Very, very good. Both at Eagle Farm, race 7, race 8. We'll make sure we have them in our Quaddy club as well. She's a boss, and she'll have the price push with Unibet out to $4 for all our owners. Walking Flying, currently a $5 shot there, but Trent likes her chances. So good luck to the owners. Guys, thanks very, very much for joining me. Hope you guys have the best of Easters with all the family. Obviously, you guys, for the racing community, there'll be plenty of race meetings to attend to, but I'm sure there'll be some good family time amongst them. So we hope all our owners have a fantastic, fantastic Easter with all their with all their family. And if you've got a runner, we hope you get a winner. Good luck, everyone.
Cheers, Prezi. Thank you.
All the best.